Hey guys, this is going to be my 1 month postpartum update. The first thing that I want to talk about is the the breastfeeding stuff, because I know a lot of girls give up because the first week is so hard, or the first couple weeks, and I thought it was really hard too. I was actually like just in so much pain from the engorgement because when your milk first comes in, it's a lot, and it's really um, your breasts fill up so much that they're like hard, and you just um, you just like it's just painful to breastfeed, and it's just painful in general. But what I did to relieve that pain was I bought um, the Medela manual breast pump, and I would pump the excess milk out, and I would give that to Kellan in a bottle, or I would just pump just to get the milk out, just so um, they wouldn't be so full, and I could have some, relief from the engorgement, because it's really hard. I couldn't even hold my son, like holding him, having him against my chest. It was very painful, and I didn't like that because I wanted to be close to my son. I wanted to be able to hold him, and so I used the breast pump, and that helped a lot. Just relieving yourself of the engorgement. I know I was getting out like 5 ounces at a time at first because my breasts were so full, and once I would pump, it would be a lot easier. And then after the first week for me, I didn't have that problem anymore. And I think the reason a lot of girls give up on breastfeeding is because it's so bad the first week that you just assume it's going to be like that the whole time, and it's not. I breastfeed Kellan now, and it's just so easy. Like, I'm having him sleep in the bed with me most nights because he just doesn't like the crib right now. I tried to get him to sleep in the crib, but he doesn't want to. And my mom works, so I can't just have him crying all night. So I just have him sleeping with me most of the time. And whenever he's hungry, and if it's the middle of the night, I'll just let him start eating while I'm sleeping sometimes. And sometimes I just fall asleep letting him eat, and I don't really have to, get up or do anything. He just lay there and he eats. It's really convenient, and it's also really good for him. He is 8 pounds, 8.5 ounces, and it's only been a month, and he was only 4 pounds at birth. So he is growing really good, and I'm just so happy that he's perfectly healthy right now. I really think the breastfeeding has helped with how fast he's growing. So that's the breastfeeding stuff that I wanted to say, because I really wanted to give up at first, but it's not because I didn't want to breastfeed. I really wanted to breastfeed, but the pain was just so bad that I wanted to give up after a while, and I'm really glad I didn't, because once I got past that week, it was really just easy from there. So I just want to put that out there in case there are some people considering breastfeeding that don't know if they can handle it, and I promise you can handle it. So yeah, as I said, Kellan is growing really good. He is so much bigger now than he was when he was born. He is twice his birth weight. He eats a lot. I feed him like 8 to 10 times a day. He is not sleeping very well at night, and he's just having a lot of tummy problems. He does have a hernia on his belly button. Some people noticed that in my last video, and yeah, his belly button is huge. It sticks out, and we went to the doctor. They said it's his intestines poking through, and it should go away after a while, unless it gets hard and red. it should be okay. Yeah, me and his dad were pretty worried about him, but hopefully it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, trying to get him on a better sleeping schedule. I'm so exhausted. I do not sleep at all. Like, I cannot stress that enough. I don't sleep more than, I would say, 3 to 4 hours every night. And some nights I don't sleep at all, like at all. And I just have to find like an hour or two during the day to sleep because he's just really, really fussy. And we've given him the gripe water. We've tried gas relief drops, and I make sure I burp him. I make sure that I try to do everything I can to relieve the gas pains that he has, but it's not really helping right now. They say that like colicky babies, like it's not gonna last more than like the first 3 or 4 months. So I'm just hoping like it won't last long past that because it's really, really difficult to deal with being on taking care of a baby on so little sleep. And yeah, I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything really else important that I need to cover right now. So I'll show you guys my postpartum belly. I still have the line, but so yeah, I do have some stretch marks, and as far as the stitches that I got after I gave birth, they hurt for like the first, I'd say 2 weeks. After the first 2 weeks, I think all the stitches dissolved, so I didn't really have much pain with that. What I did have pain with was the catheter that they put into my bladder to make me pee while I had the epidural. After they took that out, I've been having, like, it's been so sore in that area. Even like sitting down and standing up sometimes hurts because of that, and I'm going to ask my OB doctor about that when I go next week because it's very sore. It's still very sore, and I don't know why it's still hurting so much after a whole month. But yeah, that's everything, I think. If you guys have any questions about anything, you can just leave it in a comment or in a message. And I'll be posting some videos of Kellan really soon when he's not so fussy, because right now all he does is cry. You are so awake. He is never this calm. Are you looking around? Hey. You are such a big boy.